Hey there, hello there, Joe Cutter Diamond. Welcome me to yet another PC Replay Baseball event. We are now doing the Diamond Decades of the 1990s. This is the best PC Replay, the best teams of the 1990s. There are 18 teams, not in each league. So what's going to happen is the top two in each league, the AL and NL, will be facing each other in a best of 7 LCS tomorrow, that means Saturday, and then of course the best of 7 World Series on Sunday. Now, there are a few hitches. Hitch number one is that as you look, the American League has the Chicago White Sox and the 1993, and the National League has 1993 Philadelphia. You know that in '93 I did the 1993 season because the last time Canada had the World Series, and 1994 only had 8 teams. So I'm potentially thinking of putting like the 8 teams in like a league and all that, but that's neither here nor there anywhere. Gummy bears. Regardless, here's what's going to happen. So the '93 White Sox, if you recall the 1993 stuff I did, and some of you will probably not, the White Sox ended up facing Seattle, having to go to a one-game playoff for the division as they both were tied, and the White Sox won. Then the White Sox took care of Baltimore, the '93 Baltimore squad that beat Toronto, '93 Toronto, pissing me off, of course. And then they beat the '93 Giants to win the World Series. Now, there is, of course, a special rule. If the '93 White Sox, because it's the top 2 teams in each league, if the '93 White Sox finish in the top 2, then the next team behind them gets to qualify. Yeah, the '93 White Sox win the American League or take second place, then they can't do it because they've already been first place. Because of the '93 White Sox winning the 1993 thing, the Diamond Decades team is screwed. But they're basically playing spoilers, quote unquote, of course. The '93 Phillies did not make the playoffs. They lost the NL East to the Cardinals, who then faced the Giants in the '93 simulated LCS. So that means the '93 Phillies can qualify for the top 2 in the PC Replay and go to the LCS. They are eligible. Now, you know that I like to do like spacing between decades of teams and all that. Like I have the '93 and '98 season. The '98 season, having the first season with 30 teams. You see the '98 Yankees, the '98 Astros, and the '98 Padres. Because the 1998 season will be coming up later, and that will be December the 9th. So December the 9th is when we'll do the '98 season. So if the '98 Yankees do win, or everything, or Houston, or even San Diego, anything can happen in baseball and simulations. Those 3 teams, then it impacts the '98 season. So say the '98 Yankees, one of the greatest teams of all time, win this whole Diamond Decades in. The '98 Yankees cannot subsequently make the playoffs in the 1998 season because you're fighting for playoff spot. They can't do anything about it. They could be spoilers, but they can't do anything about it. Then it goes to the next team down the list in the American League East, and maybe the Blue Jays. Who knows? But the fact of the matter is that you got this stuff. So '98. We'll explain about the 1998 season once we get to 1998, and that'll be in a few weeks. Anyway, so we got the 1990 Oakland A's who lost the World Series to Cincy. Ironically, of course, the 1990 squad for the National League. They went wire to wire. A lot of people thought Cincy upset Oakland for the World Series. Not really. Cincy actually won the NL West wire to wire, meaning they never fell out of first place. '91, there's Minnesota and Pittsburgh. I would have wanted to see the '91 Braves because, they played in one of the greatest World Series, if not the greatest World Series of all time, in '91 with the Twins. '91 Twins won 9 Game 7. It wasn't for Kirby Puckett's heroics, both in the field and with the bat in Game 6 of the '91 World Series. Then I don't think they would have forced Game 7, and Jack Morris would not have thrown that shutout, 10-inning shutout. Although, let's not forget that Atlanta did screw themselves over. They had the bases loaded in the 8th inning and fumbled it. But that was also the inning, I believe, when Lonnie Smith fell for a fake and could have went to third base, and that could have scored a run later on. But no, he got faked out. 91 Pittsburgh lost to Atlanta in the LCS. They actually were up 3-2, right? Yeah, I think Pittsburgh was up 3-2 in that series, and then they lost game 6 and 7. I would have actually wanted the 92 Pittsburgh squad because that team was closer to winning the LCS. They were winning game 7 of the 92 LCS 2-0 into the ninth, but then Jose Lind made that bobble, and then, of course, Sid slid. The 92 Blue Jays are in fault. I would have wanted the 93 Blue Jays for redemption, in a sense, but the 92 team, first Canadian team to win the World Series, so why fight it? 93 Philadelphia, the team of throwbacks, they were last in the NL East in 92, but pulled a gas house gang thing in 93 and won the NL East and shocked the Braves, who had to go through the Giants in one of the last pennant chases, division chases of all time. And Philly shocked Atlanta. I was shocked too. Remember, I was 8 years old. I didn't really know much. So yeah, the 93 Phillies went to the World Series and took it to game 6, but Joe Carter hit the home run off Mitch Williams, who was tiring and all that. The 93 White Sox, they're ineligible to do anything about it, but the 93 White Sox did throw caution to win in the ALCS against the Blue Jays. They did win 2 games in Toronto, but couldn't finish it out. 95 Cleveland, the team that went 144. That team actually, well, of course, the strike of 94 ran into the 95 season, and Cleveland did well. Albert Bell had 50 homers and 50 doubles and still didn't win MVP because of his bad temperament towards the media. Yeah, the 95 tried to deserve to win, but 95 Atlanta did win the World Series, finally bringing Atlanta a World Series. 97 Baltimore, a team that looked good in the AL East. They were even better than the Yankees and went to the ALCS, whereas the Yankees didn't. But Cleveland bit them in Game 6, Tony Fernandez with a home run. 97 Marlins winning the World Series as a wild card team. Thank God the wild card was set up in stone. But because there's only 9 teams per league, we're going to go with the LCS rule, meaning 2 out of 9. I mean, 4 out of 9 would be a little bit overkill. There's a Marlins 98 Astros team that picked up Randy Johnson at the trade deadline and played well, but of course faltered to the Braves in the second last season at the Astrodome. The 98 Padres, who shocked everyone by taking care of Atlanta in the LCS thanks to House Bell's Trevor Hoffman. But of course the 98 Yankees swept them, and the 98 Yankees were one of the greatest teams of all time. I mean, yeah, they only won 114 games. They weren't like the 2001 Mariners that won 116. But let's face facts here, guys. The 98 Yankees went forward and won the World Series, whereas the 01 Mariners didn't even make the World Series. So yeah, the 98 Yankees definitely are the best team of all time. And I had the pleasure of watching the 98 Yankees play at Toronto at the Rogers Center. July, 17th or 18th, 1998. It was just a year before David Cohn's perfect game. And I saw the 98 Yankees lose to the Blue Jays 9-3 thanks to a pair of Jose Canseco home runs and Carlos Delgado putting one in the 5th deck. And the funny thing is, that weekend series, the Yankees lost 2 out of 3 against the Jays. If they had swept the Blue Jays, that would have been 116. The 99 Red Sox, who were trying to charge up to take care of the Yankees. The 99 Red Sox, let's not forget, they actually almost lost the LDS, or the League Division Series, to Cleveland. They were down 2 against none, but forced Game 5, and then Pedro Martinez came out of the bullpen and pitched 5 good innings, and the Red Sox won the crazy game. The 99 Rangers, because, you needed a nice franchise that were good in the 90s, and that was Texas. And the 99 Diamondbacks, second season Diamondbacks were in the major leagues, and they made a major move getting Randy Johnson in free agency. Curt Schilling was not on the 99 Arizona squad. He was traded in 2000 to the Diamondbacks. So anyway, that's your 18 teams. So of course we do opening day, and we are going to Fenway Park as Pedro and the 99 Red Sox take on the 92 Blue Jays. Because I like more than Astrodome. So Jack Morris versus Pedro. The 92 Blue Jays go with Devo, Alomar, Carter, Winfield, Gruber, Ulrich, Maldonado, Borders, and Manny Lee. The 99 Blue Jays, 99 Red Sox, excuse me. Offerman, Buford? Veritek, Garcia Parra, O'Leary, Mike Stanley, Hatterberg, Wilton Ferris, and Trot Nixon. I don't know. Wilton Ferris. No. Wilton Ferris, my ass. I'm going with John Valentine at third base. And David Buford. Who else was at center field? Let's go Darren Lewis at center field for Buford. I'm going to go Darren Lewis in center field. Here we go.
Replay Radio is live from Boston. Top of the first.
From Lovely Family Park, Hess and Ford are your sponsors for this first day. Here's Devo. Fly ball right field and a nice catch by
One out, base is empty.
Nixon. Here's Robbie Alomar. Head to Offerman. Elsewhere. That is not an error. Gets it. Stanley went out.
Two out, base is empty.
Yeah, Devo. Big trade. The Blue Jays picked Devo up in 1990 at the winter meetings for Junior Felix. And then Robbie Alomar, they picked up also in 1990 the winter meetings from San Diego alongside Joe Carter for Fred McGriff and Tony Fernandez. A lot of people thought Toronto was losing their minds, but no, great move. And Alomar, of course, was here in 92 when he hit that home run in Game 4 of the LCS. Joe Carter, this was the year before his massive heroics. Hit to third base, and he's out. So 3 up, 3 down.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first, Jack Morris, 21-6. The first Blue Jay to get 20 wins in a season. He'll face Offerman first. And what?
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Good center fielder. Thanks. That's it. First and second.
No outs, men on first and second.
Fair attack. Catcher. Fly ball to Devo. Offerman holds.
One out, men on first and second.
There's Nama.
One out, men on first and third.
There's Troy O'Leary. O'Leary popped up to third base. He needed to fly one deep for
Two outs, men on first and third.
Of course, you know the story of the whole monster. Here's Stanley. Goodbye, strikeout. Morris gets him out, but 1 run.
One run, two hits, and two left on. Top of the second.
Top of the second, Dave Winfield. The Blue Jays picked him up. Free agents. Yeah, it was free agency from the Angels. And at 40 years old, he proved everyone wrong with 100 RBIs in 1 year, which was impressive.
One out, base is empty.
Fly right, and now Kelly Gruber at third base. Grandma the first. Stop.
Two out, base is empty.
Here's Johnny Olerud. Always with the batting helmet on because of the rain. And a second because of the pitcher plate.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
Indeed.
Bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second, the bottom 3 of the order. Hatterberg. Where it play is an odd number. No, it's not. So it'll be a dribbler to Jack Morris. He'll have to try to flip it. Oh, he goes.
One out, base is empty.
Here's John Valentine. Fly ball, Carter makes the catch.
Two out, base is empty.
Try Nixon in right field. And he goes down swing.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Top of the third.
Top of the third, Kenny Maldonado. Head to Nomar. Possible error. Nope. You're safe.
One out, base is empty.
Here comes Patty Borders, the World Series MVP that year. Hit to Offerman, out.
Two out, base is empty.
And here's Manny to lead.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the third.
Here's Offerman. He swings, hits a Dalamar, out at first.
One out, base is empty.
Lewis.
One out, man on second.
Now here's a throw attack.
One out, men on first and second.
Let's get the power out.
One out, men on first and second.
There's O'Leary. Goodbye.
Two outs, men on first and second.
Outstanding. Oh, he plunked it. Why did you plunk him, baby? Oh boy.
Two outs, bases loaded.
He's in this inning. Had a bird. Carmelo short. Got him. Bases are offloaded, but Boston does score another run.
Two hits and 3 left on. Top of the fourth.
Nope, same ballpark pick. Here's Devo.
One out, base is empty.
Dalamar. Red play. Is this going to be an odd number? It will be. So what number? We have a 5-6. Ground at first base. Stanley collides with Alomar and comes up limping.
Two outs, base is empty.
So Bob Stanley gets bombed. Carter. Grounder to Offerman. Got him.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the fourth.
Valentine. To center field.
One out, base is empty.
Exit. To Manny. Lost by air.
Two outs, base is empty.
Here's Offerman. Line drive towards the gap. This might be a catch. 60% chance it's not. It's a double by Offerman.
Two outs, man on second.
Here comes Lewis. Oh, they got him. The one number they got him.
No
runs,
out. Two hits,
Jumbo Maldonado. Lewis will get a hit. So Darren Lewis denied of an RBI. On to the fifth.
One out, base is empty.
Here's Gruber. Singles. Well, there goes the no-hitter. I was like,
One out,
he's going to throw a no-hitter. Nope. But remember, this is when Pedro was really dominant. 23-4. The base hit by Hollywood for second. Good rule say.
One out, men on first and
One
second.
on a bunt. He might. He won't. No more. He's out at first. Runners move up. But it's kind of inconsequential, I think, for the Red Sox.
Two outs, men on
So, like,
second and third.
well, we just have to get Borders out. I didn't get hit by a pitch. Was that retaliation?
Two outs, bases loaded.
I don't think you can do that. Well, anyway, the bases are juiced for Manny Lee. I think that's a base hit. One will score. Two will score. Manny Lee, of all people, with 2 RBIs, it's tied.
Two outs, men on first and third.
Pedro was invincible. Here's Devo. Normal the first, Stanley should be able to get him. Yep, let the Jays tie her up.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 5th.
Where is their attack? Get to Alomar. Yes, it's 1. Yeah, you're probably thinking about Jeff is so biased. Partially I am. Here's Grocery part off. Fly ball to center. Finally he's out.
2 outs, base is empty.
There's O'Leary. There's Cal. Line drive through the gap. Will Maldonado make the catch? Good chance he won't. No, he does. Big out there.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
2-2 tie, headed to the 6th. And here comes Alomar. Rare play. Will we see another rare play? Nope. It's just a dribbler back to Pedro, and Alomar has to run like the wind. He feels single, so Alomar gets another hit off Pedro.
No outs, man on first.
2-2 tie. Now he's Carter. Carter with the hit and run. Possible pickup at first. Nope.
No outs, man on first.
Pedro's like, I gotta pick him off. But he's strict.
1 out, man on first.
Bear in mind that, because Pedro's a righty. Oh, double play. 6-4-3 run into McKitchen.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on.
Yeah, because Pedro's a righty, it's harder to pick off. If you're a lefty, it's easier to pick off because you're closer to first base. And Walker Stanley. Now the question in my mind is,
no outs, man on first.
yeah, I think they're a little worried about Morris. Hadberg. 2 balls. Shut it.
No outs, man on first.
There's Hadberg. Rare play. This is a rare play? No, it's not. It's just a dribbler. Tries to retire a runner from first. They got him. Oh, Stanley out at second.
1 out, man on first.
Runner from first. Okay, so they get the lead runner. No big deal. Here's Valentine. Fly ball to Carter. 2 down.
2 outs, man on first.
Nixon. Strike 3. Morris gets out of the mess.
No runs, no hits.
Of course, this is the regular season
Top
version.
of 7.
We'll go all the way through the regular season. Okay, here's the ballpark pick. COVID. This is obviously not 1999 because they didn't have any left field seats above the Green Monster. Ball to Offerman, possible error, but let's see. Nope, you're safe. As in you're safe.
Base is empty.
Boston. You say Boston. Here's our route.
2 outs, base is empty.
That is strikeout number 6. There's Candy. Uh-oh, this could be gone. Probably not. Nope, it's just a single. Maldonado gets a hit. Pedro's definitely staying on. Pedro will stay on. Here's Borders. He hits a single. Now you got a problem. First and second. Will Maldonado move? Yep, be safe. Move to third. Borders stays at first.
2 outs, men on first.
For Manny. He's got 2 RBIs. He's got a runner on third. Manny Lee's got a pair of RBIs. Pedro's got 6 strikeouts. They are not taking their chances. So it's going to be Rich Garzas who will come up. They can't take their chances. Uh-oh. Column 6. Is this gone? Nope. It's just a single by Manny Lee. And again, he's got an RBI. What is with Manny freaking Lee? 128 games.
3 RBIs today. 2 outs, men on first.
I guess he's making Toronto fans forget about the name Tony Fernandez. Here's Steve-O. Popped up to third. But the Jays have to win.
1 run, 3 hits, and 2
The
left
third
on.
one is Pedro's
Bottom of the 7th.
Jack to Offerman. And that's a single.
No outs, men on first.
Yeah, Lewis.
The defense is playing in
3
the
for 3
corners.
against you. They're gonna... I'm gonna attempt to block him by to get the bear attack. but no intentional walks till the 8th inning. So they're gonna take their chances and go with Mike Timlin. So Mike Timlin's gonna come in to pitch. Grounder into the hole at second. Guy's been on fire.
That's his 4th hit today.
And to think, I actually was going to put Damon Buford in center
No
field.
outs, men on first.
Darren Lewis deserved to play center.
They brought the infield in.
Maybe I made a mistake. Anyway, fair attack. All he's got to do is lift one. Hit to Ellerud. And a nice throw to home to catch off from him. Off.
Men on
First and second. There is a double play opportunity, but Nomar with both RBIs. It's a double, and he's tied the game at 3. But they'll probably hold. They will hold the runner. So, yeah, Nomar's got all the RBIs. That's the creepy thing. All 6 RBIs have been by the shortstops on both sides of the ball.
One out. Men on second and third.
But O'Leary, all he's got to do is lift one. Well, they'll intentionally off O'Leary to get the stand.
One out. Bases loaded.
Maybe that's a good move. Strikeout or fly out? Used to be strikeout. It's a fly out to center. That's a sacrifice fly. Make it 4-3.
2 outs. Men on first and second.
Here's Hedberg.
2 outs. Bases loaded.
What's the pitch? Men on base. Also pass ball. Did Porters make a mistake? Yes, they did. A pass ball and everyone scores. It's 5-3.
2 outs. Men on second and third.
Valentine. At the single, it's now 6-3 Red Sox. 7-3. Timlin just can't get the job done.
2 outs. Men on first.
And Timlin is gone, like fucking gone. David Wells is going to come in to pinch hit. Back when he was a reliever. And a fly ball to right with the catch.
5 runs, 4 hits, and 1 left on. Top of the 8th.
Well, the Blue Jays are far from being screwed. And Barson complete.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Kyler.
2 outs, bases empty.
I don't know if the funny feeling Toronto's going to suck this year. Winfield. That's a 3 strikeout performance for Barson.
And just like that, the inning's over.
It's not a safe situation anyway, so 7-3 Blue Jays are trailing. Here's Offerman. He flies to right.
1 out, bases empty.
So yeah, so everyone knows the top 4 guys. Lewis. And he's hit again. What is with this guy?
That's his 5th hit today.
My goodness.
1 out, men on first.
Darren Lewis is, maybe I should not have put him in something, but I had to do both sides, their best guys.
2 outs, men on
Check out
first.
there. There's Nomar. That's a base hit.
That's his 4th hit today.
That's it. Man.
2 outs, men on first and second.
So 9 of the 12 hits have been by Lewis and Garcia Parra. There's O'Leary. Yeah, it's a base hit. There's another single by.
2 outs, men on first and second.
They're going to take Stanley out and put Jeff Fry in. Because why not? Fry hits it to Ellerud. He's out. Jeff Fry, 2 years later, would play for the Blue Jays.
1 run, 3
And
hits,
hit
and
with
2
a
left
cycle
on.
in a famous game I watched.
Top of the 9th.
So first base, they need a new guy, and it's going to be Butch Husky. He's going to play first base. Here's Gruber. That's Garces. Base hit.
No outs, men on first.
All right.
One out, men on first.
There's Maldonado.
Two outs, men on first.
Borders.
Boston wins the game easily. Goodbye, everybody.
Versus with the win over Timlin, Garcia Parra at the MVP. Although, yeah, 3 RBIs and Elton had 2. Yeah, I guess you're right. No home runs, though. Yeah, Garcia's did well in relief. 6 strikeouts. In 6 of the 7 outs were strikeouts. For Garcia, he had the same amount of strikeouts Pedro did in 6 2/3. So it's like, what the fuck? All right, so that is done. So that's replay daily and just autoplay each month. Yeah, I'm like, come on, guys. Yeah, with 9, I guess you can't do interleague. Well, right now, the 98 Yankees are 1 game below 500. Toronto's 1 game below 500. Right now, Cleveland, the 95 Cleveland Indians and the 90 Orioles would be in top 2. San Diego and Pittsburgh, the 98 Padres and the 91 Pirates are there. Montreal's 1.5 back, so Montreal at least is getting close. So yeah, 98 Padres could. This would be interesting. But remember, it is top 2 in each league. The 93 White Sox are ineligible to take part in the if things if they're in the top 2, it would go to the next team down. Right now, Oakland and Baltimore. Toronto's now jumped up to 3rd. The Yankees are closing in, but Oakland and Baltimore are there. Cleveland had one hell of a bad time. Houston and Arizona 1-2. Montreal's fallen flat. Yeah, Houston and Arizona are tied. But remember, this is it. Hold on here. Let me check the schedule for the Blue Jays. The reason why I'm checking the schedule is when's the last week? October 24th, technically. So October 24th. So October 17th would be the, yeah, so we'll autoplay October to the 17th, the final week. Yeah, it's a weird schedule and all that. Yeah, there you go, but 1 day off to everybody. That's kind of, yeah, like you get teams playing 3-game series against each other, and then you have one team that has to take it off. Craziness. All right, so Oakland, the Yankees are checking here. Toronto's 8 games below 500. Boston's last here. So Oakland looking good against the 98 Yankees, so that would be the matchup. Arizona and Cincy would be the matchup in the National League. Montreal's not really doing that well. But yeah, Arizona leads Cincy by 1 game. Well, Larry Walker and Will Cordero lead in batting average. So that's some good news for that. Juan Guzman second in ERA and all that. But yeah, so it would be Arizona against Cincy, and then Oakland against the 98 Yankees. See what happens. Yeah. So simulate till October, and then we got to see till the 17th, and then we got to see what's going on here if there are any fights. Now remember, there will be a fight for second place because the top two teams move on. Well, of course, if you're top, you get home field. And of course, you get to the LCS. It's supposed to be top three teams of the 21 leagues qualifies so that 63 teams, and there will be one fourth place team out of everyone that will sneak in. All right, so let's see here. So it's Oakland and Cleveland, 1-2. Toronto's in fourth, not bad. Arizona and San Diego. So Arizona looking pretty good. Arizona and San Diego would be the matchup. Montreal's making a little bit of a charge, but yeah, Arizona and San Diego would be the matchup in the National League. Houston one back of that. Yankees two back. This could be big. So after August, it will be Oakland and Cleveland 1-2. Toronto's in third place. Wow, Toronto's trying to catch Cleveland for second. Arizona is crushing it over Houston. Cincy in third place. Montreal's fallen back again. Fuck. Of course, where my allegiances are. Yeah, Toronto. It'd be nice to get them. You get into the LCS. Even if you lose, you have a chance for third place and to clinch. And you spot in the final 64 teams. All that. It helps your franchise. Now, the reason why I say the franchise is because I tally all the franchises that have a top three team and all that. Any franchise that does not have a team placed in the top three of any season will be subject to the all franchise thing. But as long as they finish above 500. After September, Toronto's fallen to fourth. Oakland leads Cleveland by 5.5. Cleveland has a 3-game lead on the Yankees for that second spot. Arizona leads Houston by 5, and it looks like it's Arizona-Houston by my proxy. Atlanta's third. Yeah, it looks like it's Arizona-Houston. It would actually be a conundrum for Arizona-Houston because Randy Johnson can't technically pitch against himself because he's on both teams. So that would be a conundrum. So yeah, as I said, it probably looks like it is going to be Arizona-Houston in the NL for sure. And Oakland looks dominant, but Cleveland could be trying to aim to keep everything going. Hey, Smoke. My cat is ignoring me. What Okay, the 15th. The 98 Yankees are only two back of Cleveland for that second place. Oakland, I think, is in for sure. Wait, how many games are they? They play 162? Or do they play 162 or no? They play how many games? Yeah, they play 160 games. Okay, so they only play 160. 160? Okay. So I don't know. 160. Arizona leads Houston by 2.5, and it looks like wait, there's a lot of days left, right? Yeah, the 27th. Okay, so the 20. Okay, so we should do the autoplay of the week. So there are 5 days left, Monday to Friday, right? Yeah, Monday to Friday. There's 5 days left. Oops. So Oakland leaves Cleveland by 5. So we know Oakland's going to win the AL by proxy. They do have 2 games in hand on Cleveland. Yeah. Cleveland's only 3 up on the Yankees. So the only threat to the 95 Tribe to get that second spot from Oakland. So it looks like Oakland will clinch the AL #1 seed. And it's going to be Arizona Houston. The question on everyone's lips will be who gets home field, Arizona or Houston. So let's sort of play each day by day. We'll just go to the final 3 days. So the final 3 days. Okay, so the final 3 days, it's set in stone, I think, right? Arizona. Well, if Arizona beats Montreal at least once, then they get the 1 seed, right? They did. All right, so we know what's going to happen. All right, so it's official. Yeah, the Yankees can't do anything about it. Wow, the 98 Yankees were actually least dominant. Not as dominant as I thought they were. So that's actually good news for them in the 98 season. They'll still be eligible. So it's going to be Cleveland, Oakland in the 90s. Okay, Cleveland. This is Oakland. And Arizona will host Houston. So Arizona will be home field against the 98 Astros. So the 98 Astros are going to be in the top 4 for sure because, even if they lose the LCS, Oakland and Cleveland. So, yeah. Can't believe Montreal sucks so badly. And Toronto did okay, but not. Oakland 94, 93. Arizona lost to Montreal. There's actually something to play for in a sense for Oakland. If Oakland does beat the Twins, if Oakland beats the Twins, they have 95 wins. That means they will have the #1 overall seed. That means the ALCS champion will be the 1 seed, will be the World Series MVP. Okay, so Minnesota goes with that. Oakland.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we like to rise and please sing. As John
Replay radio is live from Oakland. Top of first.
This is actually important for Oakland. If Oakland wins, then the American League. So we go to the 9th. 4-1 Twins, so it looks good for the Twins. Here's Lease. Lease will walk.
No out, man on first.
Steve Children, born in Tokyo. Base action. Possible wild pitch. Oh boy. And it is a wild pitch. Lease to second.
No out, man on second.
Newman. He takes a walk. First and second.
No out, man on first and second.
Top of the order for Clyde. Come back over to Chitrin. He's got 1 out. 2 outs, a double play. One was the third, but 2 outs.
That's 4 double plays for them today.
Pretty good, huh?
2 outs, man on third.
Now block. Can you get probably the go-ahead run? A good single, so that's a 5th run for the Twins.
2 outs, man on first.
5-1. It's a wild pitch. A block to second. So Minnesota may have scored the key run.
2 outs, man on second.
Here's Mac.
One run, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th. How will stay out there? Hazy. To the shortstop.
1 out, base is empty.
Yeah, they were thinking. They weren't really thinking. Jose. Deep fly ball, Glenn makes the catch. Oakland was just basically playing
2
for
out, base is empty.
fun skis. Here's Henderson. To Knobloch. Got it. The Twins win 5-1.
Minnesota wins the game. Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
Yeah, they didn't really care. Oh, well, it's 10-0 as a reliever. That's fun. So they win. Arizona has won 93 games. So I'm just thinking, Oakland and Arizona would be tied at 94, but because actually, I don't think it matters, right? No, I'm going to say no, it doesn't matter because then the A's would be the one thing because they went to the World Series. Arizona did not. But then again, I'm thinking, okay, who's second? Actually, second place, Houston's got 90 wins for second place. Cleveland's got 88. So Houston has better for second. So Arizona needs to win. Okay, so if Arizona wins, they tie Oakland. But because Houston has 90 wins and Cleveland has, well, it's just one just out of play. Cleveland won 5-2, so they won 89 games. Okay, no big deal. So because second place in the NL is Houston with 90 wins, yeah, they lost 3-2. It didn't really matter. So Houston lost, so that 90 wins. Because Houston won 90 for second place and Cleveland won 89. If Arizona wins, then the tiebreak goes to the National League because their second place team had 90. So if Montreal wins, then Oakland will be AL will be hosting the World Series. Will have home field for the World Series. If not, it's the National League. Arizona will do that. Montreal, send that lineup. Okay.
Replay Radio is live from Montreal. Top of the first.
Welcome to Canada. 7th inning. 2-0 Arizona. Looks good. Well, it looks good for Arizona. 4-0. Here's Colburn against Shaw. Hit to Barry. He's out. Yeah, you got the Hanley Frias and Damon Powell.
One out, base is empty.
Arizona knows they've won. They will have home field. So Lansing out. Surprised Arizona has that outfit lineup and they're going to win this game. A double by Damian Miller. Now Hanley Frias will come up. Yeah, Anderson's
2 outs, man on second.
Has to be. Hanley Frias. They're going to let him hit. First and second, and now Brian Anderson.
2 outs, men on first and second.
It's 4-0. I think you're going to. It looks like you're going to win. I'm yanking them. It will be dirt. Let's go with Womack. Yeah, let's go with Womack. Hit to Cordero. Possible error. I didn't know Womack played for Arizona that early. There is a 2-base error.
2 outs, men on second and third.
Second and third for Powell. 5-0. Might as well yank him. And it will be Batista. Tony Batista is going to come up to the plate. And second.
1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on.
Playoffs.
Bottom of the ninth.
If they tie, center field. So it will go to David DeLucci. They're going to give David DeLucci a trip. Another substitution. What? Oh, pitcher, right. So they're going to give Darren Holmes the pitcher spot. Walker, Cordero, and Webster. Yeah, kind of hurt. Yeah, guys, but they're not going to win. Now about the Colburn, 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
One might have been. Here's Cordero. It's a double, so they could get a run here.
1 out, man on
Here's
second.
Webster. Fly to the left. Lugo makes the catch to now.
2 outs, man on second.
And here's Barry.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Lansing. And now the second, game over. And Arizona wins 5-0.
Arizona wins the game easily. From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
And that will end the regular season for everybody. So Toronto was 81 and 79. Montreal was 79 and 81. But yeah, Arizona beats Houston by 4 games. Houston crushes Cincy for second. So it's 98 Houston against 99 Arizona. And it will be 95 Cleveland just ahead of the 98 Yankees, who will go face the 90 Oakland team. But because the 98 Astros actually beat Cleveland and wins 98-89, Arizona will have home field advantage. So the NLCS champion will have home field for the World Series. That's how we'll set it up. Good news for Montreal fans. Moises Alou and Larry Walker kind of shared the batting title, and Alou was second in RBIs to his 98 doppelganger. Juan Guzman second in ERA to Dave Stewart. And that's it. That's all we know. So that is all we've got for this thing. So let's create another postseason, the 90s Diamond Decades. '90s playoffs. So Oakland and Cleveland. That should be a good matchup. 98 Houston will face the 98 Diamondbacks, and Arizona will have home field advantage. Okay, so DH for all teams. Yeah, that's. Oh wait, it should be. Oh, okay. I guess we play. There's no like thing for last season and all that. Okay, I guess everyone's playing and all that. So that means let's just make sure that we get everything going. Yep. So Cleveland plays Oakland, Houston, and Arizona. Actually, 98 Houston does not start Randy Johnson first. They start Reynolds. So I guess the rotation is different. Yeah, the rotation. Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know what the rotate. Oh, usage. It is. Oh wait, 98 Houston. That doesn't include. Oh, that doesn't include Randy Johnson. Okay, it doesn't include Randy Johnson. So probably deferred it, I think. So yeah, so that's just what will happen, and we'll have fun tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to do